This is an HR program on demand, a living seed capsule of work life and workplace coming live from a rooftop in Stockholm, Sweden. It's me, Ann-Marie Andrich, and
me, Katarina Berg.
A vodcast, if you like, on HR, straight across the counter. Sponsored by HR The Real Deal, HR by HR for HR. Good morning, Katarina.
Good morning.
Let's just conclude. We're doing weather really, really nicely in Sweden.
We do all types of weather.
We do, and we do it with joy.
We do rain, but we choose joy.
We choose joy.
Yes.
So, my dear, I thought that we were going to talk about a topic about HR networks, because there are quite a few of them.
I think it is a lot of them, and then of course you have to define what a network is.
Yes. So let's start with that. What is a network?
Well, I think there are as many definition as there are networks, but it's an important thing. And I think historically, one, maybe HR has not been so good at networking, and two, we see all these reports that men usually have stronger networks than women. So if you combine then HR, where there are mostly or more women than men, and then HR networks, I think there is something there to be said of the value, sharing, being very open, transparent, and talk about the good and the bad and the ugly of things that you are trying to do to better your organization and also be a good support to the business.
Exactly. So during your career, I mean, we know we've been around for quite some time.
For 10 years now, because we're very, very young. Yeah, but more or less 30.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So 30 years. Have you joined any network that you would like to talk about, that you thought were valuable?
No, but I think I was like everybody else. I was really bad at networking. I didn't see the value. It was more about kind of focusing and doing the work and staying in the company and being indoors and do what was in front of you, right? But at the same time, I also realized now, because I just got back from a weekend, the people that I studied HR management with in university 30 years ago, we decided, because, when you're in university, you're very, very young, you go like, yeah, we're always going to be as close as we are now, especially if you go to university where everybody kind of moves into that city. You stay there, you are on campus, and you go, there will never be any closer friends, and what about family and your own family? It feels a bit distant. But what we decided was that when we graduated, that we would say in contact with each other and support each other, and whatever question you had, especially when you were quite young or new into your profession, you could always just, send out a question, and at least you got 6-7 answers.
True.
From different types of organizations that was focusing on different things. And it was friends that wanted to share. And I thought that when I think about it now, I think I took it for granted. And we also we were able to stay in contact because we see each other the last weekend of August every year, where we do other things. We don't sit and work then, but obviously when you transport yourself to different activities, when you spend a lot of times, more or less 2-3 days in a row, you will talk about work, right? Yeah. And you will talk about the things that you most likely wouldn't if you just did cold call to anybody.
True. And I so echo that. And I think, if we take our back to those 2+ years of COVID pandemic, if I just reflect on, who did I actually go to when I needed support, or I wanted a piece of advice, or I wanted to check, we're battling the umbrellas currently as well. I reached out to my network, my HR peers out there. Do you have this policy? How far have you come? Is there anything that you can share? Anything I can share with you? So we became, we helped one another, but we also became quicker, more efficient towards our own organizations. So I think, just leveraging on whoever you have in your HR network is always a good idea.
Yeah, but we also know this. Whatever challenges you have, all the really exciting things that you are working with, no matter industry, no matter if it's a public or or a private enterprise that you work for, the challenges are very, very similar.
Yeah.
So there's so much you can actually exchange between organizations per se. The other thing is that we both know, and a lot of people know, that one of the main reasons why we created HR The Real Deal too is because there's a big community out there,
Yeah.
and it's quite a lonely occupation too, and it's easy to pick on an HR or people organization because everybody are affected or get support or have kind of view of HR in a way that you usually don't with other departments. So we wanted to get people connected, and again, to share experience and kind of be a bit generous about our own networks and open it up so other people can get to know each other fast forward, kind of.
True. And then we also have that annual summit.
It's coming up soon.
It's coming up soon. That's another episode.
Yes,
That's
yes, it
another
is.
episode.
But November is around the corner, and it's just a joy to see so many people come together.
True.
And really share and open up their toolbox of experiences.
Exactly. Lovely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the 3 things?
The 3 things, are they obsolete or are
No,
they
they're
still...
not. I think they're relevant, actually.
Okay, so
Yeah?
stay safe. Now, these days we can say stay close, but it isn't. Stay safe, stay active, stay strong.
Stay active, stay strong, stay safe. No, stay safe, stay active, stay strong.
Stay whatever.
Inte medalje.
I de medaljer.
Inte medalje. I have a problem, Houston.
Ni får du vet att de där spetsarna...
Men jag vet inte hur jag ska liksom...
Jag har ett tips. Var som helst, men inte i mitt öga.
Nej, men hur liksom?
Ja, inte så då.
Singing in the rain. Hallå? Vilken sida?
Så du måste upp med det lite.
Jo, men alltså,
Ja, men
då
jag får det
försvinner
i
du.
skallen.
Då
Nej.
försvinner ju du.
Nej. Och nu är det en geting också på sällskap här. Freeloader.
Hello?
Men du kan ju jobba kanske med den andra handen.
Var ska jag jobba med den? Här?
Paraplyet. Du behöver inte ha den mellan oss.
Okej.
Nej men hello. Kan du inte
Men den är helt sned.
Ja.
Titta, det ser ut som ett baseballrack här.
Nej.
Här på sidan.
Ja.
Men det är lite svårt.
Men vad är det som gör att du inte kan hålla den i vänsterhanden? Bara?
Därför att jag skulle hålla den med båda händerna, sa ni ju.
Nej, vi sa flytta den till andra handen och då började du dubbelgreppet.